Well, good morning, everybody. Dave in Kentucky. Got some Guatemalan coffee that I roasted myself. Enjoying that. And we're going to get a shave in today. I have a soap that I got in, and I've been I started with Colonel Conks and Mama Bear soaps way back in the day. 2007, something like that's when I started shaving, traditional shaving like this. And a soap maker I've never used, I see people talk about it, is Mike's Natural Soaps. He produces them when he gets around to it. It's a side gig, obviously, and he doesn't worry about it. He just stays in his lane, makes his stuff, and puts it up when it's available. So finally saw one that I have wanted to try of his. Orange, cedarwood, and black pepper was available, and so Tommy over on DFS had mentioned it and was like, yeah, I should check over there again, see if they, and sure enough, it was in stock. So got that in. That's what we're using. I also got in from the buy sell trade is Semogue. This is a limited edition from the Shave Nook. So number 16 out of 100 from the 2020 edition with a bore. So we'll see how that goes. Let me wet my face and I'll start lathering. And I have the tub right here just in case we got to go back to it, because this is a new to me bore. Still getting broken in. And so it very likely is going to eat the lather, lose a hair or two here and there. It's a nice scent. I'm a fan of orange scents, but not straight up oranges, and so this with the cedarwood and the black pepper makes it just right. And we're getting a great lather. I see why he has such a fan following, but you don't see him highlighted a lot on YouTube. You see it a lot on the forums. Over on DFS, the shave soaps, you'll see Tommy Carioca. I can't pronounce his last name. Anyway, he's a Kentucky guy down in Texas, I think, now for work. And Buki, man, he does great write-ups. Oops, got the light bouncing around. Nice write-ups and explanations of soaps and their scents. I think he's out in Hawaii. All right, so we're going to use Terre Hermes Aftershave, and I have the EDT as well. So follow that orange theme. And for the razor, I'm sure you saw the thumbnail. So yes, we are using the firm blade. So this bear here, Scott, Shaving with Peg Leg, had used it the other day. I think he's the first person I've ever seen use it on YouTube. And so he got me to go back to it. And I had the same issues I had the first time, which is why I put it up for a while and then just forgot. But let me read about it first of all. The Firm Blade Company. It's from Portland, Oregon. Michael J. Sereno was a president, and that was around 1945. So it's a single edge, ribbed bar guard, curved head with a hinged cap at the end. A cap hinged at the end, metal handle with an egg-shaped wooden portion at the end, or an all-metal handle with horizontal ribs. So the early ones had those all-metal handles. I think then the wood egg shape on the end was added. The handle, that must be before the wood, when it was just all metal. The handle has a magnet in the end for picking up blades. So you see some makers doing that now. It was done way back in the 40s. Uses 1/2 of a split Gillette type double edge blade. Patents were in 45 and 47, so again, produced in 45. Here she is. So I've got my blade a little more forward, I think, than Scott had his. I want a little more blade feel in it. It's very fidgety to get that blade in there where you want and level, because you're trying to eye it up and get that snapped over, and as you're snapping it, it moves it and stuff, and you're dealing with the curved head on it and all. But there you go. I've had one shave with it already. I've got a Wizamet in there, half of one. It's favoring that side as to this, because as you're pulling it down, it kind of pulls that blade. And trying to get it level across there, did the best I could, and I think I'm pretty close, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and get started. So my first shave with it was successful. We survived. I will say where I have it, there's a good deal of blade feel. You know, when I first got it too, my comments were similar to when I used it the other day and had it in my shave of the day photo. I forget who it was. A member on the forum commented, said, I believe that was for ladies' armpits. And that was my thoughts with the curve, but no. That was just the design at that time. This is definitely, it was marketed not for ladies, so. If you have any blemishes, this will remove them. I got a hair in there too. Toby on the forum had asked me, he said, you know, I said that wood thing, is it just get in the way, or, you know, what do I think of it? You know, I really can't compare it because I don't have a model that did not have that on there, and it's not removable. So I can't compare it to what it's like to not have it on there. I only have the experience of the one that has it. And it doesn't seem to get in the way or make the shave difficult at all. Just a hair more water, see if we can coax some more suds out of this for our next pass. Okay, I think I'm at the water band, so we'll stop there. If we need to, we'll reload. Okay, across the grain. And I do seem to grab that occasionally with my fingers, so it's not in the way. That's it first. So that's the sketchy part, is when you're doing curves on a curve, going around your chin and stuff. Alrighty. Yeah, already a really close shave. That's DFS. We could stop there if we wanted, but why? Hope everybody's doing well, having good shaves, enjoying the products and hardware you're using. Yeah, I think this this brush is going to be an enjoyable one for me. It's not horrendous to get broke in. I am losing hairs. There's another one. So far, it's not eating the lather really. As bad as many do. Alrighty. This spot here on my neck is like a little hollow. I have to kind of hit that different areas and ways with a regular blade, but this curved one seemed to fit in there kind of nice. So I will say it looks scarier than it is. As far forward as I have that blade, it takes a light touch. But it's yielding great results. If you can deal with the fiddliness of you snap the blade in half, but then you also have to, I had to snip off the ends a little bit on the sides, getting it the right length so it'll fit in there and everything. So a little bit of work. If I use the notch that was on the ends of the blades there for the little area on the razor that would get in those notches, it was just too mild. It wasn't, the blade didn't sit far enough forward for me to yield a decent shave, so that's why it was a little fiddly to me anyway. But as I said, workable, obviously. We're getting a shave out of it, right? Alright, very good. Get a rinse. Got one little spot over there, I think. Blemish it removed. Oh, my sniffling. Got, I don't know if I mentioned it already, got a septoplasty coming up. They're backed up, so it'll be March 1st before the surgery. Fun stuff to go through. Had one when I was like 21, but there was so much bone and cartilage of, it would have affected things structurally if you removed too much. I think they've improved techniques and things now, but he says he'd be able to, without making me look any worse than I already am, he's going to really open up the air paths. That should help sleep and a lot of things. So, all right, let's see here. Witch hazel. And Terre Hermes. Love this stuff. Going through it too. No restrictor. You gotta use your finger there. Just a little bit out. You still end up with too much. Whatever. Oh man. This is one of my favorite all-time scents. And from what I understand, the newer EDTs do not have the strength as the older ones. Kind of have to go with the EDPs to get the strength of the model I have, or the model, the vintage or age on this one. I don't know the batch dates and all that stuff people get into, but supposedly the one I have has a stronger scent than the newer ones, and this stuff is pricey, so I was fortunate to get that on the buy-sell trade within Dave's budget. Anyway, so there you have it. Great shave. It's a firm blade. Has the logo on it. There it says firm blade on it. There's your egg-shaped thing. Some of these have some different shapes I've noticed, which kind of fits in with the little egg up here too. Of course, this is the side that flips up. I'm not going to take it out because I want to keep that blade in there. I've got it in a good spot. Get good shaves with it, so we're going to get some more out of that Wizamet for sure. All right. Nice first outing with the Semogue as well. So, there you have it. Dave in Kentucky. Enjoyed the shave. Be kind, be safe out there, and hope we see you on the forum.